March 20th of 2006, which is over 6 years ago now, I had what they called a multiple embolic stroke. And I don't know really what that is, but I think it's one of the bad ones. And there's different degrees of them, but that's one of the bad ones. And then what happened was Saturday I had a nosebleed, and Sunday I had 2 nosebleeds, and then Monday I had the stroke. So it started with the stroke anyway. All I know is when I got to the emergency ward in Gundersen here, they just went nuts. There was people flying all around, and they gave me a shot in my elbow, and I don't remember anything after that. All the difference. Positive attitude, I think in that situation, for me anyway, positive attitude meant an awful lot. And they almost like they coached me, they presented, like walking upstairs. The first time I did that, for that matter, walking, the first time I did that, with the parallel bars on the sides and things, that was outstanding. I can't put it into words. I don't know what it meant. Or I know what it meant to me, but putting it into words, that's not easy. When you're in that position, that's everything. I think daily goals probably are important, but that's just me talking. That's one man's opinion. And a goal for one person, like for me, was being able to get in the wheelchair, because that was a challenge. Let's face it, I'm a fairly big guy, and getting in a wheelchair is, well, that's not, when you can't move your arms and legs, that's not the easiest thing in the world. One of my therapies was picking up pennies, particularly with this hand, because and that sounds ridiculous. That sounds childish almost. But when you can't do it, that's not so easy either. And then it starts playing on your mind. It has an effect on, I don't know how to put it, but that's what it is. I would just say keep your chin up. And keep thinking every day you're going to show improvement, because you don't know. You don't want to go the other way, and you certainly don't want to just stay where you are. The status quo isn't acceptable. My wife had something to do with that, because I'm not proud of this, but when I first was on rehab, I was doing a lot of crying and feeling sorry for myself. And one day she came in and she said, you got to do this. I need to do this. And in my case anyway, it was good for me to know that she needed me to do something for her. I'm the kind of guy who's got to have a little bit something to do. You can't watch Bonanza all day long. It hasn't happened yet, but within a year I'm going to be a grandfather. I'm looking forward to that. And the day my youngest son comes home from Afghanistan, I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, my dad always told me, if you wake up in the morning and you can get up in the morning, that ain't a bad day. You might go to pot from there on, but it's not a bad day. And I know what he meant. Unfortunately, not everybody does that. But that's, I guess that's life, I guess. But I would those two things, if I didn't make any more progress, physically, emotionally, mentally, if those two things happened, I could live with that. That would be okay. I don't know, every day is a gift, I suppose. That sounds cliche and stuff, but it is, and I don't know. For me, that works.